As we enter this period of formal practice together, establish yourself as best you can in a posture that embodies dignity. Allow your eyes to be gently closed, and then establish a gentle but firm intention to be as awake as possible, to be as in touch as possible with the present moment, just as it is, and however it is for you. Use my words merely as pointers to your own inner experience from moment to moment, so that what is important is your experience. And you can tune out or drop underneath what I'm saying to feature at any and all times your own experience, both as I am speaking and in the stretches of silence. So at this point, bring into your heart what your deep motivation or yearning is for taking this time for yourself in the first place. And as you do, gradually allow your attention to alight gently on the breath that is moving in and out of your body. Then feature as a primary focus a region in your body where the breath sensations are most vivid for you right now. That might be in the belly, where you may be experiencing the gentle ballooning out of the abdomen on the in-breath, and the gentle receding of it on the out-breath. Or maybe at the nostrils, where you are actually feeling the passage of the air as it comes in and as it comes out. Or a larger sense of the entirety of each breath moving from the nostrils down the belly, if you will. Or any place else in the body that the breath is most vivid for you right now. And without effort or forcing or striving, just gently ride on the waves of your own breathing, moment by moment, as a leaf might gently ride on the waves on the surface of a pond. Feel the sensations in the body associated with the breath coming in, and the sensations in the body associated with the breath coming out, without pulling the breath in or pushing the breath out, without any forcing whatsoever. Just allow the breath to be as it is, moment by moment by moment, and breath by breath by breath. Allow your intention to include the full embracing of each and every breath, gently, lightly with mindfulness, so that the breath is known, felt, experienced in the moment of its arising. The full unfolding of the in-breath and the falling away of the out-breath, and the next arising, all met, embraced, held in awareness as best you can, moment by moment by moment. Now, sooner or later, it is inevitable that you will discover that the mind has a life of its own, and it is very active, busy, inquisitive, sometimes obsessive life. So even with the strongest of intentions to keep your attention on the breath and sustain it breath by breath, it's hard not to notice that after a while, that intention might get diverted and we become absorbed in some other activity of mind. And in that process, the breath that we were paying attention to, this very breath can rapidly disappear from our awareness, even though, of course, it is still moving in and out of the body. And even though we have made a commitment to just be with the awareness of breathing. But at any moment that you discover that the mind is no longer center stage in the field of awareness, ask yourself what is. Take note, see, feel, and sense what's on your mind. Then allow the breath to be part of it right in this moment, because it is also right here, right now. And then just allow wherever the mind has moved to be however it is. When you recognize that the mind has drifted or wandered, that recognizing function is back, and that is already awareness, awareness itself. Simply pick up on how the breath is in this moment. Practicing in this way is a deliberate, intentional act, nothing less than the radical act of loving kindness towards yourself. It is a radical act of love just to meet the breath, to embrace the breath and the fluctuations of your own mind in this way. So sit as if your life depended on it. Breathe and know the breath moving as if your life depended on it, which of course it does. Moment by moment by moment by moment by moment. Rest here fully awake with no agenda other than to be awake, to be the knowing of this breathing. Try not to shut out the soundscape or anything else in the field of awareness, but simply feature the breath center stage and allow everything else to be in the wings. Allow each in-breath to be utterly fresh. Allow each out-breath be a complete letting go. Each moment met, each breath met in its original fullness. Let go of the past, even the last breath. Let go of the future breath, even the next breath. And simply be utterly present with this breath, this moment, this sitting here, this being human, this being awake to your life expressing itself as breathing, as knowing the breath and the knowing of the breath, moment by moment by moment. And in the few remaining moments of this sitting, if your posture has collapsed, or if your attention has in some way collapsed, see if you can re-establish in the lightest of touches your sitting, in your embracing of the breath, in your resting in awareness of breathing, outside of time altogether. Just this moment, just this breath, just this drinking in of air, this flowing of the air through the body, this giving and receiving of the air, this unfolding of life, moment by moment by moment, in awareness.